World Cup kicks off on Sunday with the meeting of the hosts and Ecuador. During the month-long tournament, FIFA and Qatar say they've committed to reducing and offsetting all carbon emissions relating to the Games, and that this will be a carbon-neutral World Cup.
It wasn't a sensible decision from a climatic point of view to have it in such a hot country, even in winter.
The World Cup will bring an invasion of visitors that will stretch the Gulf states' resources to the limit.
And of course there's a great deal of accommodation pressure in Qatar, which means a lot of people are commuting to the World Cup from nearby countries. These are not counted in any shape or form because they're in international airspace, and they themselves would render that claim of carbon neutrality fairly dubious.
Barry O'Sullivan is an Irish engineering director who's worked in Qatar for over 14 years. He feels the Arab world deserves a World Cup and that technology can make it sustainable.
It is called the World Cup, and much of the Arab world is a desert. You know, and a lot of the projects that have done, it's not just the stadiums, the metro, the roads, you know, the walkways, the cycle paths. That's going to be here forever for the community and society to enjoy as a whole.
Even in winter, temperatures will be high and each stadium will be air conditioned.
And when we talk about air conditioning, by the way, it's a conditioning of air, not only temperature. So we are purifying that air, recycling that air. So it's not about temperature, it's about humidity, it's about air pollutant control.
To accommodate the World Cup's 64 matches, the host nation built 7 new stadiums. This one here, made from 974 shipping containers, will be dismantled and recycled when the tournament is over. Organisers anticipate that all World Cup stadia will find meaningful use for decades to come. Recent history tells us, however, that many of the venues left over from Brazil, Russia and indeed from South Africa are now no longer in use. Tony O'Donoghue, RTE News, Doha.